Once upon a time, in a kingdom among the stars, lived a princess named Lyra. "Oh, how beautiful everything looks tonight," she whispered as she strolled through the moonlit gardens. After many days, she had finally been granted permission to explore the outer gardens again. Lyra was the daughter of the celestial king Orion and Queen Althea, wise and kind rulers of the moonlit realm. But one fateful night, as Lyra wandered through her palace's glowing balcony, a mysterious enchanted earring sparkled in the air. Before she could react, it pulled her down from the sky, far from her heavenly home, and dropped her onto Earth. Lost and frightened, Lyra wandered through a thick, unfamiliar forest. "Where am I? How did I end up here?" she whispered, looking around. As she searched for a way back, she stumbled upon an old couple, gathering herbs near their cottage. "Oh, dear child, what are you doing alone in these woods?" the old woman asked kindly. "I am Princess Lyra from the Star Realm. I don't know how I arrived on Earth. I'm lost and have no place to stay," Lyra replied softly. "Come with us, my dear," the old man said. "We may not have much, but we'll treat you as our own daughter." Grateful for their kindness, Lyra began living with the couple, who were known as Old Mara and Elder Juno. Mara would gather wood and cook, while Lyra sat with her and told stories of the stars above. As time passed, the old couple grew weak and tired. One day, Lyra took their hands and said, "You've done so much for me. Now it's my turn to take care of you. Please, let me gather the wood and tend to the garden. You both deserve peace and rest." From that day on, Lyra worked hard every day with her delicate hands, caring for the garden and the cottage. Meanwhile, preparations were underway for the Moonlight Festival in the Kingdom of Etheria, where the king was to announce the prince's marriage. To help him choose the right bride, an elder gave the king a crystal pearl with a special enchantment. When reflected in the eyes of the purest-hearted girl, this pearl will shatter. So, the king announced, "Let any girl who believes she has the purest heart come to the palace." Girls from all corners of the land arrived, hoping to marry the prince. Back in the forest, Old Mara heard the news. "Lyra, my child, we believe you are the one they seek. You've never hurt a soul. Your heart is as clear as glass." "But Amma," Lyra said humbly, "I am only human. I must have made mistakes." Mara smiled. "I've lived a long life, and I know your heart better than anyone." The next day, despite Lyra's protests, Elder Juno took her to the royal palace. There, he told the king about the lost princess from the stars who had become part of their lives. The king was deeply moved by the old man's tale. He took the crystal pearl and held it before Lyra's eyes. In that instant, the pearl shattered into sparkling dust. The king exclaimed, "Look, the pearl has broken. She is the one we have been searching for." The prince smiled warmly and stepped forward, but Lyra spoke gently. "I will marry the prince on one condition. Wherever I live, Amma and Baba must live with me. I cannot leave them alone in their old age." The king nodded with admiration. "I expected nothing less from someone with such a pure heart." And so, Lyra married the prince. They lived happily in the palace, where Old Mara and Elder Juno were treated with honor and love. From the stars to the earth, Lyra had finally found her true home, one built on kindness, family, and love.